Norman, what are some of the challenges that Columbia faces in terms of growth over the next 10 years?
Well, we have both challenges and opportunities. Really, when you look at the Columbia region, there are currently about 750,000 people in the 7-county region that includes and surrounds Columbia. And looking 30 years out for our transportation planning and environmental planning we do here, we see a region that has 1 million or more people with Columbia as the center. There are challenges and opportunities there. A bigger market means access to better goods and services, more entertainment options, more education options for citizens in the Midlands. It means more jobs, more diversity of jobs. There are some challenges also. How do we grow into a region with over 1 million people and maintain our unique identity? How do we keep the things, the music, the natural environment, the culture, the food that makes any area unique? I went to graduate school in Austin, Texas, which people sometimes use as a model for economic development. And it was my observation that Austin didn't do anything to try to be like any other region. They just capitalized on their own unique culture and the fun things. And that really helped to make Austin a place where people wanted to live and work. At one point, people would stay there and work for fairly low wages because they liked it. But businesses started moving there because the business owners liked that environment, and they could recruit workers. So it's always a challenge for a region to create new jobs, but it's also important that we create jobs and we maintain our reputation as a good place to live, a place with a good quality of life, a place that's a good place to raise a family. You can find suburbs throughout the U.S. that have grown into just an agglomeration of franchise businesses and subdivisions that look like everywhere else. We've got an opportunity to keep the unique identities of our towns that make up the region, and celebrate our natural environment and our culture, and be a place people want to bring their business. Actually, the development market obviously has been adversely affected almost everywhere. We're no exception. The single-family market has slowed down tremendously. There's been very little new multifamily construction. It's my understanding occupancy rates, vacancy rates are at very high levels compared to historic averages in the multifamily sector. In the commercial sector, not a lot of new commercial construction, but the vacancy rates are holding steady, and there's been reinvestment in existing buildings with renovations and repairs. Geographically, our growth areas have the last few years been Northeast Columbia, spilling over into Kershaw County. That's slowed down some growth in Southeast Richland County, in the closer in part of Lower Richland. Still, pretty respectable growth in and around the town of Lexington and in the White Knoll area. It'll be interesting to see what happens as we come out of the recession. I suspect that there'll be a period where we start to benefit from pent-up demand, where there have been housing and office needs that haven't been addressed because of the economic downturn and maybe an oversupply in some of those markets. Eventually, we will need to be building again, more dwelling units, more commercial square footage.